Okay. You see, like that's how cool the image is going to be. Okay. All because of the type of lens or like whatever you use. Okay. You see, that is why nowadays, like photography has taken such a prominent role that they have just redefined the way we see things. Okay. So especially all these spectacular lenses. Okay. If any of you have DSLR or something, okay, and you're good at photography, I think you should definitely take it up as an hobby. Okay, so it is definitely satisfying. Okay, I said as an hobby. Okay, so doesn't mean that you stop studying and just do only photography. Studies should be an integral part of your life. Okay, cool. Let us start today with what we left the previous class. Okay, so first I want to teach, and then as I said, so I'll be conducting the quiz. Okay, so which was pending from yesterday. So yesterday, if you remember, so we were doing the equations of motion. We wrote three equations of motion yesterday. So where is that? Okay, yes. These are the three equations of motion. Okay, so today we're going to see that derivation and also the numericals. So as I said, this is the most important thing that you will ever going to learn from this chapter. Okay, so these equations of motion are very, very important for you in solving all types of problems related to mechanics. Okay, this will again come back to you in the chapter gravitation. Okay, so give your 100% focus and attention and learn how to solve these such type of questions. Okay, so first I will start with the numericals and then I'll teach the derivation part. Okay, because you should know how to use them. Okay, so that you can appreciate the derivation later. Okay, cool. So for using numericals, so I'm going to write it here. Numericals based on the equations of motion. Okay, so numericals, so based on equations of motion. Okay, so you have to remember these three equations of motion. Okay, so that is v is equal to u plus at, next s is equal to ut plus half at square, and then 2as is equal to v square minus u square. You should know these three important equations of motion. Okay, so how to solve the numericals? So I will tell you. Okay, so with the help of this strategy. Okay, so you can follow this strategy so that uh, you will be able to solve any type of question based on equations of motion. Or you can also write this as trick. Okay, so step one. So please remember always whenever you see a numerical. So step one, write the given quantities. Okay, so write the given quantities. Okay, compulsory you have to write it down. Okay, so that is step one. Okay, so step two, figure out figure out what you are supposed to find. Okay, so figure out what you should find. Okay, or what exactly are they asking the question for you to do? Okay, which term they want you to find. Okay, so next step, step 3, choose choose the correct formula. Choose the correct formula. Okay, so there are only 3. Okay, out of these 3 equations you have to choose which one will give you the answer. Okay, what they asked in the question. Okay, and then step 4, once you know the formula, once you substitute in the formula, substitute and simplify. Okay, you have to simplify the equation. Okay, solve and then last thing, okay, so write the answer along with units. Write the answer along with units. Okay, so do not forget to write units. Sometimes it so happens that we're so happy that we got the answer that we may not mention the units. Okay, so hence it's important that you write the answer along with units in the form of a statement. Okay, if you can write the statement, that is even more wonderful. Okay, so hence these are the 5 steps that you got to follow when you're solving any question based on equations of motion. Okay, so just remember these 5 steps. Okay, so quickly write it down. So if you're finished writing, then click on the S icon so that we can see one easiest question. Okay, easiest question, then we'll go to some difficult one. Okay, so as soon as you finish, so click on the S icon. So I really recommend you to write. Do not simply sit and watch. Okay, so if you write, that means your brain will also be able to understand what exactly is happening. Okay, don't simply watch. It will not be useful. Trust me, please. So try to write what I'm writing. Okay, so read, understand, and write. Okay, fine. So these are the steps. Okay, using these steps, so let us solve some questions. Okay, so first question I will solve, next question you will solve as a form of concept test. Okay, so first question, I am writing the question. Okay, very simple, very easy. Question 1, just an example. Find the distance traveled. Find the distance traveled by a bike with speed 10 meter per second. With speed 10 meter per second, and time taken is 5 seconds. Okay, I'll also mention the acceleration is equal to 10 meter per second square. That's all. Okay, so now you have to solve this question. Okay, so how will you solve this question? So let us see the method. Okay, so as I said, you have to first write all the given quantities. Okay, so remember the step 1. Okay, step 1, write all the given quantities. So I'm writing all the quantities. What all things do I know? I know the speed. Okay, so in such type of questions, they will intentionally give these words called speed and all that. Do not get confused. Okay, whenever they tell this, they mean velocity itself. Okay, because you see, in equations of motion, there is no speed, there is no place, there is no room for speed. Everywhere it is velocity. Okay, if they tell speed, you need to understand that as velocity. Then why did they tell it as speed? To confuse you. To confuse you, they will do that. Do not get confused, because in equations of motion there is no speed, it's always velocity. Okay, so please understand this. Okay, so the first thing is write all the given quantities. So I am writing here given. So velocity, what velocity? This is initial velocity. Okay, this is initial velocity 10 meter per second. Okay, which is my u. U is initial velocity. Okay, so next they have given time. Okay, so time is 5 seconds. They have also given acceleration. Acceleration is 10 meter per second square. What should you find? That is the important thing. Okay, so you see here step 2, figure out what you are supposed to find. Okay, I have to find here distance. Okay, that is s. Okay, why? You see here, what did we write? S stands for position or distance or magnitude of displacement. Okay, speed illa. S is not for speed. S is for distance or position or magnitude of displacement. Keep it in your mind. Do not ever get confused. Okay, so I'm going to write it here. S is equal to question mark, because that is what we should find. And then come back here, choose the correct formula. Choose the correct formula. So initially what you can do, no, on the rough side, okay, rough column, you write all the, see, there are only three formula. Write all the formula. V is equal to U plus AT. Next, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And then you have 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. In this, you have to select the formula which will help you solve this question. Okay, so now you see how to select the formula. Watch carefully. I have T, I have A, and I have U, and I need S. Which of the equation has all this? Which of the equation has U, T, A, and S? Which equation has all this? Let us see one by one. Equation number 1, V. Do I know V? I do not know. Then straight away cancel. Beda. I don't want equation 1. You will not be able to solve. Come to equation number 2. Equation number 2, yes. Do we have yes? Correct, I have it here. Okay. Do you know U? Yes, I know U. Do you know T? Yes, you know T. Then again acceleration, do you know? Yes, you know acceleration. So which is the best formula to use? Formula number 2. Okay, so that is, I'm going to put a box here like this. Okay, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Okay, so choosing the correct formula is very important. Okay, so now I'm going to write that formula and I'm going to solve the question. That's all. Okay, so S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Okay, I have to find S. U is 10, T is 5 plus half, A is 10, again T square. T square is 5 square. Okay, so now if I continue solving this, I'll get the answer. It's like pretty simple. Do your mathematics correct. Do not end up making silly mistakes. Okay, calculation very important. Okay, so 10 into 5 is 50 plus half into 10. I'm going to cancel it here itself. So 2 ones are 2 fives are. Okay, so that means 5 into 5 square, that is 25 into 5. So I'll get 125. So my answer here will be 175. What 175? S is equal to 175. That is distance. Distance traveled by the bike is 175 meters. Okay, remember the units. What did I tell you the last step? Okay, after simplifying, write the units. Okay, so if you do this correctly, I'm pretty sure you can never get any question wrong. Okay, these are like simple things. Okay, I made it break down into small steps so that you remember this and you follow these steps. Okay, you follow this, you will get every question correct. Okay, if you understood how to solve this question, please click on the S icon so that I can have one concept test. If you did not understand, click on no. Just be truthful, that's all. Did not understand, click on no. Then afterwards you should ask. It's not that you did not understand and you will left it like that only. Okay, don't do that. So those who are clicking no, make sure that you contact me later and you ask. You ask me, madam, or whoever you feel comfortable. Okay, but ask. Get your doubts clarified. Okay, so I'm again going to repeat this question. First, you have to write all the given things the way I wrote here, and then choose the best formula and substitute the formula. You will get the answer. Okay, that's all you have to do. Fine. So hence, this is how you're going to solve the question. And never forget to write the units, please. Units, very important. Okay, so Santosh, if you're raising hand, talk to me after the class. I cannot stop in between the class. Sorry. Wait for me to complete the topic. Then after the class, I'll give you a chance. You speak. Whoever is there. Okay, fine. So let us see the concept test. Okay, so whether you'll be able to solve this or not. Okay, so I will not give you options, because if I give you options, you will randomly select any one option and send it. Okay, I want you to solve. In the exam, you should solve. Okay, I want to make sure that you sit and you follow the steps and you solve. Okay, no answer, you should send me via chat. I will enable the chat. Don't worry. Okay, so look at the question, carefully understand and solve. Okay, fine. So I'm going to write the question. The truck was traveling with a speed of 50 meter per second, and suddenly brakes were applied, brakes were applied, and it came to a stop. It came to a stop within 50 seconds, but it covered 200 meters before stopping. Calculate the retardation, or that is nothing but your negative acceleration. Okay, I want you to find out what is the acceleration. Okay, please try. You will get 2 minutes. I'm going to enable the chat. Follow the steps. Follow the steps. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you should be able to solve this. If any issues, you can send me via chat. Your chat is open. But please try first, attempt. Don't simply give up without even writing a simple step. Okay, do not underestimate yourself. Write the correct statements, the correct steps, and you should be able to solve. Remember the steps, all the 5 steps that I gave you. Okay, Shreyas, nice. I'm not going to tell the answer. I wait for everybody to finish what they have written. Okay, so if you cannot understand my handwriting, I'll just read. The truck was traveling with a speed of 50 meter per second, and suddenly brakes were applied, and it came to stop with 50 seconds, but it covered 200 meters before stopping. Calculate the retardation. Retardation means acceleration, negative acceleration. You have to find the negative acceleration. You have to solve this using equations of motion. That is today's topic. Okay, those 3 equations of motion, what is there? Using that, you should solve. If you cannot remember, I'm going to write it here. I'll just write all the equations of motion. You think, you select which one will give you the answer. Okay, I'm writing all the equations of motion. Only one of this will help you in solving the question. If you're smart enough, you will get to know instantly. Okay, as soon as you read the question, you'll get to know. Okay, fast. So many of you are sending me answers, random answers you are sending, but I will wait. I will wait for everybody to finish. So whoever sent, like Sunidhi, Ashutosh, Ishan, and so many others sent, Nesar, Shushti, Ruhan, Shreyas. Okay, so all of you, let us see if you did it correctly or not. Okay, I'll wait for 1 more minute and then we will see. Okay, derivation, as I said, we will do it after solving numericals. Okay, focus on the numericals. Application of equations are more important. Okay, so derivation, of course, you will get to know. Using graph, it's simple. After numericals, we will do that. Okay, last 30 seconds. Okay, fine. So let us see how to solve this question. Okay, so the first step, remember this. Okay, see, I want you to write in my class. You can't simply sit like like a statue. Okay, you have to write whatever I'm writing on the screen. Okay, this is a live class. Okay, not a sleeping class. Okay, so write all the steps. Remember these steps. You will definitely know how to solve. Okay, what is step number one? To write all the given quantities. So let's do that. Okay, so let's write all the given quantities. Okay, what are the given quantity? A truck was traveling with a speed of 50 meter per second. Okay, so that means your initial velocity is 50 meter per second. Okay, and suddenly brakes were applied. As soon as you see this brakes, no, you should understand that the vehicle will come to a stop. Okay, if the vehicle comes to a stop, that means final velocity is 0, because truck stopped. Okay, now the truck is not moving. Okay, after brakes were applied, the trucks came to a stop. We need to understand. Okay, so next, the time taken is 50 seconds. So write that time is 50 seconds. Okay, then what else do we know? Distance, it covered 200 meters before stopping. Okay, that is S is equal to 200 meters. Very nice. But understand what you should find. Okay, what are we supposed to find? We have to find retardation or the acceleration. So that is, I'm going to write it here, A is equal to question mark. That means we have to find acceleration. Okay, so now in the rough column, what you should do, you should write all the equations of motion and try to select the best one. Okay, which will help you solve this question. Okay, so now let us see which equation will help us solve. Okay, so let us start with equation 1. Okay, in the equation 1, I have the following things. V, do I have V? Yes, I have V. Next, U is there? Yes, U is there. A is there? A is there. T is there? T is there. Yes, that's all. Okay, so using equation 1 only, I can aramse solve this question. Okay, but if you carefully notice, you can also use equation 3. Okay, you can also use equation 1 to solve. Okay, whichever is convenient for you, you can use. Okay, so let us just try what would happen. Okay, let us just try what would happen. Okay, so now I'm just starting with V is equal to U plus AT. So V is 0. Okay, so U I will get as 50. Okay, so A I have to find. Then what is T? T is 50. Okay, so if I try to use this, okay, so what will I get? So I'll take this 50 on the other side. So I'll get minus 50 is equal to A into 50. So I will get A as minus 1 meter per second square, because you take this 50 on the other side, 50 divided by 50, you will get A is equal to minus 1 meter per second square. Okay, this is if you use this equation. Okay, so the extra information what they have given, okay, you are not using, that is fine. Okay, sometimes they give extra information. It is not compulsory that all the information given should be used. Okay, if it is extra, that is fine. Okay, but if you try using this also, okay, if you try the equation number 3, you will see that the time is an extra quantity given. Okay, the time is an extra quantity given. Okay, if you try to use equation number 2, you will realize that this velocity is extra quantity given. Okay, so sometimes in the question they may give extra quantities. It's okay, whatever you want you take. Okay, extra things is kept as extra, that's fine. Okay, so you choose the relevant thing and you solve. Okay, if you use some other equations also, just let me know whichever equation you used and like whatever answer you got. Okay, so this was just simple. Okay, just to try if you could use these equations of motion in solving. Okay, I think some of you also used equation number 2. Okay, and some of you also used equation number 3. Okay, so I saw that many of you got some other answers. Okay, so let us try one question. Okay, so which we will be seeing from the module itself. Okay, so that you will know the real type of questions. This was just my question simply for trying, that's all. Okay, so we will see one module question. Okay, and I'll be happy if you could solve this module question. Okay, so this is like based on the topic equations of motion itself. So let us try to solve question number 3. Okay, let us try to solve question number 3. Okay, so let us see what will be the answer. Okay, question number 3. So carefully read the question. Question number 3, you should solve. Okay, so the question is, brakes were applied to a car which produced an acceleration of 6 meter per second square in the direction opposite to the motion. Okay, if the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brakes, calculate the distance it travels during this time. Calculate the distance it travels during this time. Okay, so once you have completed, then you can just send me the answer via chat. Okay, so see carefully what exactly are they asking and what exactly are you supposed to find. Follow the steps. First write all the given things and try to choose the best formula, and once you have the formula you'll be able to solve. Okay, so if you're done you can just send me the answer. Okay, remember what you're supposed to find. You have to find distance. You have to find distance. Read the question carefully. Don't want speed. You have to send me how much distance the car traveled before it came to a stop. Read the question carefully. Okay, read the question carefully. Remember the correct units and try to make sure that your simplification is correct. Okay, so last 10 seconds. So this third question is a level 2 type of question in which you are supposed to use two formulas back to back. Okay, If you try to use two formula back to back, then you will get it. Okay, with a single formula, it's kind of difficult to get. You have to use two formula. Okay, two formulae to solve. Okay, fine. So if you have done, very nice. Okay, if you couldn't do, at least let me do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my notes. Okay, and I'll write first all the given quantities, and then let us see. Okay, so here module question number 3. Okay, so first thing, write all the given quantities. Okay, so what all things do we know from this question? Okay, so brakes were applied to a car which produces an acceleration of 6 meter per second square. You need to understand, whenever brakes are provided, that means it is negative acceleration. Okay, acceleration will be -6, because you see they are clearly mentioned in the direction opposite to motion. Okay, so that means it is -6. Okay, acceleration is -6 meter per second square. Why? I'm going to write the reason also. Opposite direction, it is a negative acceleration. Okay, so the next, they have told the time taken is 2 seconds. Okay, since brakes were applied, the car stopped. Okay, the car stopped because brakes were applied. I'm going to write the reason also. Car stopped as brakes were applied. So hence final velocity is 0. But then what should you find? You should find the distance traveled. Okay, the distance traveled, that is s. Okay, so these are the things that you will understand if you look at the question. Okay, the question clearly says, when brakes were applied to a car, it produces an acceleration of 6 meter per second square in the direction opposite to motion. The direction opposite to motion. If the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brakes, calculate the distance it travels during this time. Okay, so now we have written all the quantities. The next thing is we have to select the best equation. So I'm just gonna write in the rough column over here, v is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, then 2as is equal to b square minus u square. Okay, so let us see if which of the equations has all the quantities that we require to solve. Okay, so let us start with this. Okay, a. In the first equation, I have a. Do I have t? Yes, I have t. I'm using white colored marker. Please see properly. Okay, do I have v? Yes, I have v. But do I have s? In the first equation, s is missing. Okay, the first equation, s is missing. Okay, so now I will keep this on hold. I will keep this on hold. Okay, and now I'll come to the second part. I'll come to the second part. Here s is missing. I want s, but s is not there in the first equation. So when I come to second equation, I have s, I have s, I have this thing called u. Here u is not there. Okay, I have t. Yes, I have t. I have acceleration. I have acceleration. Okay, so again, when I come to the third equation, I have a, I have s, I have v, but u is not there. So if you carefully observe, in all the cases, all the cases, if I have to use any of the formula, I want u. I want to find u. Without u, I cannot go to simplification part. Okay, so hence the first thing, okay, the first thing, find u. Okay, find u. What is u? Initial velocity. Find initial velocity, and then you can solve. and then you can solve. Okay, so we will be using v is equal to u plus at, where v is 0, u we have to find, acceleration is -6, and time is 2 seconds. Okay, you understood why we have to find u, even though it is not necessary, because in order to solve this question you have to find u. I have put circle in all the three equations. You see, every equation you have u, initial velocity. Without initial velocity you cannot solve. Hence you are forced to find initial velocity first. After you find initial velocity, then only you can solve this question. Okay, that is why I said this is level 2, means double formula you have to use to solve this question. Okay, so in the next step I'm going to substitute, I'm going to simplify this. Okay, so I have 0 is equal to u plus -6 into 2. If I take u on the other side, minus u is equal to 6 into 12 is -6 into 2 is -12. Okay, hence u is equal to 12 meter per second. So now I know u. So what will I do now? I can solve this question. Okay, so now I can solve this question. Okay, you can choose any equation now to solve this. You can even choose equation number 2 to solve, or you can also choose equation number 3 to solve. You will get the answer. Okay, so I'm going to go with equation number 3. Okay, because it is easy, that's all. Okay, so I'm going to write here equation number 3, 2as is equal to v square minus u square. Okay, so what is a? -6. What is s? You have to find. U is 0. You just found out u, that is 12. Okay, 12 square. So now when I solve this, -6 into 2 is -12, s is equal to 0 minus 12 square is 144. So -12s is equal to -144. So s is equal to -144 divided by -12, which will give you 12 meter. Okay, hence distance traveled is 12 meters. That's all. Okay, so anybody who had got this answer 12 meters, okay, so is correct. Okay, so is correct. So even if you use the other formula also, you should get the same answer. You should get the same answer. Okay, so again I'm going to show the question. Okay, so sorry, again I'm going to show the answer. In this, carefully observe. You have the quantities acceleration, time, final velocity, and distance you should find. But the problem is you cannot solve this without finding initial velocity. So that is why we started with solving initial velocity. Okay, once you solve the initial velocity, which I used equation number 1, I put a white box. Okay, you see, I used equation number 1 to find out initial velocity. Okay, that is u. After finding initial velocity, I used equation number 3. I used equation number 3 to solve the question. Okay, and then I got the answer as 12. Okay, that is the distance as 12. Okay, so this is basically how you're going to solve the questions. Okay, so I again repeat, you have to practice a lot. Okay, you have to solve these numericals. Okay, solve as many numericals as possible, because in the exam you will get numericals. Okay, so the derivation I will do in next class. Okay, so derivation I will do it in the next class. Okay, so just make sure that you solve all these questions. Okay, you solve all these questions. Okay, so where is all this? I'm going to show you the link also. Okay, so I thought you should be knowing this link, because tomorrow is Friday. So we will be having our foundation class. Okay, so tomorrow we will be doing foundation, not this. So if you carefully see here, everything is being mentioned. Okay, so I'm taking the notes folder of ninth standard English South India. On the screen you can see, if you click on science, you have two chapters already. Next chapter what I'll be teaching. Okay, so also we have put, okay, I'll also put matter in our surroundings also. And when you click on emotions, I put some worksheets. You click on the worksheets, there are everything. Okay, advanced worksheet is also there for those people who are smart enough and who are little bit uh, ahead in the portion. Okay, whoever is clever or smart enough, you can solve this advanced worksheets. Okay, and first finish this practice worksheets. Everything whatever we have done is over here. You just have to use this as an homework and solve. Okay, if you have any queries, okay, so just let me know. Where is this link? In the WhatsApp group. Okay, the link is in the WhatsApp group. I cannot give you the link. Okay, I do not have access to sending the link. You should get it from your WhatsApp group, or if you have taken admission in online batches or the center batch, you will get to know all the information in your LMS system. Okay, otherwise it is not there. Okay, so you please practice all these worksheets. Okay, so which will help you in getting the answer. Okay, fine. So with this I'm just going to launch the quiz. Okay, before Mohit sir comes. So I'll just change the settings. Okay, so this is based just on the graph. Okay, so if you have studied the graph, the DT graph and the VT graph, you should be able to solve this. Okay, so on your screen you will see the instruction. Okay, you have to join the game. Okay, and then you can solve this. Okay. I hope you already know how to play this. Okay, so if you are not aware, if you do not know how to do this, okay, if you're doing it for the first time, okay, so I can explain the rules. Okay, so just make sure that you toggle between your mobile screen along with your uh, Zoom screen. Okay, you will see the question. Okay, so you will see the question on the Zoom screen and you have to select your options on the mobile screen. Okay, so on the Zoom screen you can see the instruction. You should join uh, www.kahoot.it. Okay, and they'll ask for the game pin. You can enter the game pin 85 75 27 9. Okay, so if you enter this number, then you will officially join the game. Okay, so as of now Kavish has joined. Okay, I'll wait for everybody else to join. Okay, yes, has joined. Okay, so others, please join quickly. Okay, so that we can start the game soon. So if you're having issues in joining, so you can just send me via chat. So the pin, you can see it on the screen. Okay, open your Zoom screen. you will see the pin, and you will also see the instruction. You have to open your Google Chrome browser or Firefox or whatever you are using. Type www.kahoot.it. Okay, once you type it, you will get into the Kahoot website. There you can go for playing the game. So they'll ask you to enter the game pin. You can enter the game pin. Okay, and some username and all will be there. You enter the username, that is your name, and you can join. Okay, so currently we have around 28 players, okay, so who have joined. So others who are unable to join, you please open the Zoom screen and you read there's only one instruction. You have to log into www.kahoot.it. Okay, open that website, enter the game pin, and you will join the game. That's all. Okay, so please join fast so that we can start the game. I can wait for another 30 seconds. Okay, but after that it will be too late. There are only 5 questions, easy questions. Okay, so let's see who will be the winner, and whoever wins. Okay, so whoever wins will be getting some gift vouchers or something. So I don't know, man. Avanti, whatever they give, I will give it to you. Okay, so please read carefully. You have to log into Kahoot website. Okay, once you log in, you enter the game pin and you wait. I haven't started the game yet. Okay, once everybody has joined, then I will start the game. Okay, so right now out of 101 students, only 67 students have joined. I'll be waiting for another 30 seconds. Okay, and then we will start. Okay, every question is having time limit. The more quickly you reply the answer, the more points you will get. Okay, if you reply late, then you will get less points. You should be fast. Okay, you should be quick. Read the question from the Zoom screen and select the answer from the mobile screen. Okay, so you will see that you have to toggle your screens. Okay, Zoom and your mobile screen. Okay, fine. So others who could not join, so do not worry. Okay, I will start the game. You can join later also. Okay, fine. So it's already time up. I have to start the game. Okay, so those who have joined, okay, so be ready for the first question. Okay, others, you can even join after some time. Okay, fine. So let us start the quiz. So on your screen, you will see that you will uh, read the question on the screen and you'll choose the option on your mobile. Okay, okay, you have to vote fast. Okay, the question is, what does the slope of distance time graph indicate? Okay, I again repeat, you see the Zoom screen for the question and you have to select the correct answer from the mobile screen. Okay, so 38 students selected correct answer. Okay, so let us see the scorecard. So as of now, Priyanka is leading, followed by Kavish, Nasir, Suhani, and then Yash. Okay, so you see, you should be fast. Since Priyanka was fast, very quick, she got the first place. Okay, so this is only first question. There are few more questions. Okay, let us see the next question. So question 2, the area of velocity time graph indicates dash. Okay, you can see the options on your mobile. Okay, so please vote fast. You see the question on the Zoom screen and select the option from the Kahoot. Okay, you have to toggle. You have to go to Zoom for seeing the question and come back and vote in your mobile screen. Okay, so you have to switch between two screens. Be fast. Okay, so let us see after two questions who is leading. Okay, after two questions, Kavish is in the first place. Okay, followed by Nesar, Suhani, Mohita, and Namya. Okay, so let us see the next question. It's a true or false question. Slope of distance time graph indicates acceleration. True or false? Okay, 47 students selected the correct answer. Okay, so let us see the scoreboard. Okay, scoreboard now. Priyanka P leads the scoreboard. Okay, let's go to next question. Question 4, last but one question. The velocity time graph with a straight line parallel to x-axis indicates dash. See the question from the Zoom screen and vote from your mobile screen. Okay, mobile Kahoot, screen. Okay. You have to vote fast. You have to select fast. Okay, 42 students have selected the correct answer. So after four questions, okay, we have Pranamya leading, okay, followed by Soul, then Kavish. So let us see the last question. The distance time graph with a straight line parallel to x-axis indicates dash. Okay, last question. Please answer correctly. Okay, read the question carefully and answer. Okay, so let us see at the end of the quiz. Okay, so who is the winner? Okay, so you can see the third place is backed by Kavish. Second place is backed by Soul, username Soul, and the first position is Pranamya. Okay, so these are the winners. Okay, so Pranamya, you can WhatsApp me after the class. I will send you the gift voucher. Okay, so just make sure that you use it properly. Amazon gift voucher. Okay, you can order whatever you want. Okay, fine. So these are the winners. Okay, the first three winners: Pranamya, Soul, and Kavish. Okay, let us see the top five. Okay, so Akshata is fourth position. Okay, so Sai is fifth position. Okay, so I hope you like the quiz. Okay, it's already time up. Okay, and we shouldn't make Mohit sir wait. So if you like the quiz, okay, you can click on the S icon. We'll come up with some more quizzes every day so that we can, kind of do such quizzes. Okay, so fine. So now I'm going to transfer the screen to Mohit sir. Okay, so Mohit sir will continue the class. Okay, so for others, okay, so who have raised their hand and who are having doubts, okay, please contact me after the class. Okay, you can call me or you can send me WhatsApp, do whatever you want. Just contact me after the class. I'm happy to clarify your doubts. Okay, fine. So with that, we'll end today's class. Okay, so please solve the worksheet. Okay, open the notes link. You can start solving the worksheet from there. Okay, so again, if you have any doubts, please let me know. Contact me after the class. Okay, so thank you so much. Now I'll end the class. Okay, over to Mohit sir.